today's world, more men are choosing to remain single, not because they lack the desire for love, but because the emotional landscape feels daunting. Many men find themselves exhausted by the pressure to constantly prove their worthiness for affection. This video explores the reasons behind this growing trend, diving into the emotional realities and societal expectations that shape modern men's choices. We'll look at how vulnerability is often misunderstood and why, for many, singleness becomes a form of self-preservation. Let's begin by understanding the emotional climate men face today. For many men, the journey toward love feels like a constant test. There's a sense that affection must be earned, not freely given. This pressure can be overwhelming, leading to fatigue and a reluctance to pursue relationships. Instead of feeling supported, men often sense that their efforts are scrutinized or undervalued. Over time, this dynamic can make the pursuit of love feel more like a burden than a joy. The emotional cost of always having to prove oneself can drive men to step back from dating altogether, seeking peace in solitude. When men try to express their emotions, they often face ridicule or dismissal. Society tends to equate vulnerability with weakness, making it difficult for men to open up. This negative feedback discourages honest emotional expression and can lead to feelings of isolation. The fear of being mocked or misunderstood pushes many men to suppress their feelings, reinforcing the idea that it's safer to stay silent. This emotional suppression is a key factor in why some men choose to remain single, as it feels less risky than exposing themselves to judgment. Repeated negative experiences when opening up can cause men to retreat emotionally. Each time vulnerability is met with criticism or indifference, it reinforces the belief that sharing feelings is unsafe. Over time, this leads to emotional withdrawal, where men build walls to protect themselves. This self-protective stance isn't about lacking emotion, but about shielding oneself from further hurt. For many, singleness becomes a sanctuary, a place where they can avoid the pain of emotional rejection. Men carry deep scars from past relationships. Painful losses or betrayals can leave lasting wounds, making them fiercely protective of their hearts. The fear of experiencing similar pain again often outweighs the potential joy of new love. As a result, these men may choose to remain single, prioritizing emotional safety over the uncertainty of romance. This isn't about giving up on love, but about respecting their own need for healing and stability. After experiencing heartbreak, many men become highly protective of their emotions. They may set strong boundaries or avoid situations that could lead to vulnerability. This guarding of the heart is a survival strategy, allowing them to maintain control over their emotional well-being. While it can sometimes be seen as cold or distant, it's often a necessary step in the healing process. For these men, singleness is not a failure, but a conscious choice to prioritize self-care. Many men use their single years to rebuild foundational aspects of their lives. This might mean investing in their careers, improving mental health, or seeking greater stability. The idea of risking these hard-won gains for a relationship that may not last can feel too costly. Instead, they choose to focus on personal growth and self-improvement, seeing singleness as an opportunity rather than a setback. This period of self-rebuilding is often marked by increased confidence and a clearer sense of purpose. Some men, the idea of risking a vulnerable, incomplete life for companionship is simply too high a price. They weigh the potential benefits of a relationship against the possible emotional toll, and often decide that the risk isn't worth it. This calculation isn't about cynicism, but about self-preservation. By choosing to remain single, they maintain control over their emotional landscape and avoid the unpredictability of romantic entanglement. Today's dating scene can feel like an unstudied test for many men. Mixed signals, confusing games, and unclear expectations make it difficult to know how to succeed. The constant uncertainty leads to anxiety and a sense of inadequacy. Rather than face repeated feelings of failure, some men opt out of the dating game entirely. They find more comfort and satisfaction in being single than in navigating the unpredictable waters of modern romance. Many men, the peace and self-contentment found in singleness outweigh the stress of strained or artificial relationships. They come to realize that being alone doesn't mean being lonely. Instead, it offers a chance to focus on personal happiness and well-being. This conscious choice to prioritize inner peace over forced connections is both valid and empowering. It's a decision rooted in self-awareness and a desire for authenticity. Society often discourages men from showing vulnerability, reinforcing the idea that strength means emotional restraint. This cultural norm makes it difficult for men to express their true feelings, leading to emotional withdrawal. The lack of support for male vulnerability perpetuates a cycle where men feel isolated and misunderstood. Recognizing this societal barrier is crucial to understanding why many men choose to remain single as a form of self-protection. Past emotional trauma can have a profound effect on a man's willingness to enter new relationships. The pain of previous heartbreaks lingers, creating hesitation and caution. This emotional baggage isn't easily shed, and it often shapes future choices. Men who have been hurt before may need more time and space to heal before considering new romantic connections. Their decision to remain single is a reflection of their journey toward recovery and self-care. For many men, personal development and stability take precedence over romantic risks. They focus on building a strong foundation in their own lives before seeking out relationships. This approach allows them to grow in confidence and self-sufficiency. By prioritizing their own needs, they set the stage for healthier, more fulfilling connections in the future, if and when they choose to pursue them. Ambiguity and unpredictability of modern dating create anxiety and disillusionment for many men. The lack of clear communication and shifting expectations make it hard to know where one stands. This uncertainty can be emotionally draining, leading some men to withdraw from dating altogether. They find greater satisfaction in the clarity and control that singleness provides. Ultimately, choosing peace over forced connection is a conscious and valid decision for many men. They recognize that their well-being is more important than conforming to societal expectations about relationships. By embracing singleness, they reclaim control over their emotional lives and prioritize what truly matters to them. This choice is not about giving up, but about honoring their own needs and boundaries.